I now have the pleasure to introduce your second OPM 38 speaker, Tewodros Ashenafi. Tewodros is Chairman and Managing Director of Southwest Development plc, a leading Ethiopian oil and gas services company. He is also the Chairman and CEO of Southwest Energy, Southwest Energy, Ethiopia's first oil exploration company. He's Chairman of Ambo Mineral SC, the #1 beverage brand in Ethiopia. And he's on the board of Development Partners International, a 400 million euro private equity firm focused on Africa. Tewodros was nominated as Young Global Leader 2009 by the World Economic Forum to recognize the 200 most distinguished young leaders below the age of 40 from around the world. Welcome.
Thank you, Linda. That's a type of introduction that my father would have been proud of, and my mother would actually believe. And she's here, by the way. In March 2007, a few weeks before I was scheduled to leave for Boston to start my OPM journey, I was flying in a small plane from an oil rig near the Sudan border to Addis Ababa, which is the capital of Ethiopia, when the plane's engine stopped. In the fatal crash, of which I was the sole surviving passenger, I lost a good friend and mentor. Miraculously, I walked away from the crash unharmed. In the following weeks, I re-evaluated my life and strongly considered delaying my OPM invitation for several years. How lucky I am that I decided to stay with my original plans, because I've had the privilege and honor of spending 3 years studying, learning, and growing with you as a member of the greatest OPM class ever, OPM 38. Ladies and gentlemen, I humbly stand before you on behalf of my classmates. Together we employ nearly 50,000 people globally, with total revenues exceeding $7 billion US. Our OPM experience included classes in strategy, marketing, leadership and finance, innovation, family business, accounting and negotiation. All important topics, but none as important as the 3 ideas that are the foundation of our lives as entrepreneurs: relationships, contribution to society, and leadership. The most significant of these are the relationships we have with our family and friends. Too often, we're so busy running from appointment to appointment, city to city, country to country, that we lose sight of what keeps us grounded. As we leave here today, let's recommit to the people who mean the most to us. Next, we must carefully consider our contribution to society. Our contributions come in many forms, most prominently when we build value in our businesses, invest in our communities, and create jobs. In these challenging times, we have even more responsibility to contribute commercially, sustainably, and socially. And we must be mindful of all of society's stakeholders. Finally, effective leadership allows us to overcome any challenge. Without this critical skill, none of the well-intentioned ideas about contributing to society will ever come to fruition. It is the key ingredient to creating a better world for our children and grandchildren. For me, these 3 concepts, relationship, contribution to society, and leadership, are embodied in our OPM 38 class. We have become a borderless, multinational, multicultural family. We've spent hundreds of hours reading cases, debating ideas, and helping each other. We know our strengths and weaknesses. We have invested time and money in each other. We have started businesses together. Our Harvard Business School network will last us a lifetime, and it is our responsibility to use it to make this world a better place. After Unit 1, 3 members of our class identified an opportunity: bringing dependable cellular phone service to the Australian outback, one of the most remote areas on Earth. Together, these 3 entrepreneurs have built an organization, drafted a unique marketing plan, and are on the way to creating a market and changing lives. OPM has been a life-changing experience for most of us. We've bought and sold businesses, run for public office, changed careers, refocused our management, and clarified what really motivates us. Tragically, one of our classmates, Armando Simosa from Venezuela, lost his son in a car accident just a few weeks ago. Our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family during this difficult time. Through it all, our time at Harvard has given us new perspectives about our world and about ourselves. Our interactions with both our professors and our peers have given us the tools and frameworks for advancing our organizations, the vehicles through which we create and add value to society. Today, our generation faces unprecedented challenges and unprecedented opportunities. Thankfully, our OPM experience has equipped us well to succeed in these times. As we leave Harvard, let's recognize that these last 3 years have been the first steps on what will become a lifetime journey. Nearly a century ago, US President Theodore Roosevelt said, "It is not the critic who counts, nor the man who points out how the strong man stumbled, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes short again and again, who knows the great enthusiasms and great devotions and spends himself on the worthy cause, and who, in the end, at best, if he wins, he experiences the triumph of high achievement. And at worst, if he loses, at least he loses while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory or defeat." Thank you very much.